Hi guys, it's Miss Donovan. Happy Friday the 27th. Today we're going to be reading a book for language arts. It's called The Dandelion Seed by Joseph Anthony. So we're going to read that, and our writing activity is going to actually be something kind of different than what we've done before. We are actually going to use tracking the sequence of the story, but we're going to use it to create a map. So we're going to draw a map tracking the path of the dandelion seed in the story. So what we're going to want to do is listen through this through the first time and re-listen to it maybe when you make your actual map. I think that will help. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The dandelion seed. It was autumn in the garden. All the flowers had died and dropped their seeds. You see all the seeds on the ground, kind of next to my thumb. Only one seed was left. A little dandelion seed who was afraid to let go. But the winter wind began to blow. The stronger the wind blew, the tighter the seed hung on to it until it felt the wind blowing right through it. Then the seed left the garden behind. It became part of the wind and was carried away. The world was bigger than the seed ever imagined. Wow, he's just floating through the air. It was also more frightening, more lonely. Look where he is. He's in front of a car headlight. He's in a city, beautiful city. Ooh, wow, this is a beautiful scene. Oh, and more beautiful. So it looks like he's at the beach. Made it all the way there. What a beautiful journey. The more the seed saw, the smaller it felt. Wow. Very expansive landscape. It wondered where it belonged. The seed landed when snow began to fall. It listened in silence as peace covered it like a blanket. Oh, wow. All snowy on that page. A beautiful blizzard. Finally, spring came. Sunshine warmed the air and the soil, and the little seed began to grow tiny leaves and roots. Its leaves spread wide to gather sunlight. Its roots reached deep to drink the fresh rain. So it's starting to grow. Soon the seed flowered into the bright, delicate dandelion that it was meant to be. So pretty. It shared its green leaves with deer and rabbits. So they were eating them. All in the forest. It gave sweet nectar to bees and butterflies. Then, almost overnight, the life that began as one little dandelion seed ripened into many. They each became part of the wind and were carried away. All except one. "Don't be afraid," whispered the dandelion. "The wind and the sun and the rain will take care of you." let go, and you will see. I bet you guys have done this before. You will see. Look at that whole field of dandelions. And that is the end of our book. So what you can do is you can rewatch this so that you can get the sequence. But then I'm gonna do a little tutorial in just a minute on how I would draw the map. You guys can get as creative with it as you want, but this should be fun and I'm really excited. Okay. All right, guys. So there are a couple of ways that we can sequence this book. One being we can draw out each sequence on a different piece of paper. So I've done a little example for us and kind of set it up so that they're in sequence. So we know that our first in the sequence is in the garden. And I will give you a close-up of this after I show you. After the garden, we know that the dandelion goes down the road. After the dandelion seed goes down the road, it makes its way all the way to the big old city. So we know that it goes to the city. So we know that the sequence starts from here, goes to here, so we're gonna come down from there. If you guys can see that. So after we have that, we know that we make our way down to the beach, and then ultimately after the beach, we land in a field that's right next to like a farm sort of area. So it comes all the way down and continues and goes to here, the barn area. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer so that you can see. So we start here at the garden. We float, 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 float down the road to the city. Oh, and then come down here and we go to the beach and then float, float, float all the way over to where we land here. So that's one way that you could do this project. Another way would be drawing it actually like a physical map, like I started here. So I started us here at the star. And like I said before, we started at the house with the little garden. Then we follow this road, make our way all the way to the city, keep floating, floating, flying down to the beach. The beach takes you right over to this nice little farm area at the foot of some mountains, and that's where we land. So I want you to show me that you understand the sequence and can show that to me. Let me give you a close-up of that one more time, and that should be about it, guys. I can't wait to see what you come up with and all of your detailed drawings. They're gonna be beautiful, but great job. It's Friday. Got a weekend ahead of us of a little break. Anyway, I miss you guys so much. See you later.